We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Cole Hamels gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Hit out towards second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit for 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's 0 for 8. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Zagunis moves over. 1 down. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Ready now, Mark Zagunis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Stepping in, Ben Zobrist, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Fouled off. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. This is on the ground over the first, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Javier Baez would be next. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Kershaw into the windup on his way with the 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger is under this one, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. At the plate, Cody Bellinger, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Bellinger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
It's the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Zobrist, and there's one away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. And another foul ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from 3rd with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Javier Baez. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's a .375 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the and it's off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Baez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Runner goes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
I think it was pretty apparent he was trying to steal that bag and keep them out of the double play, which the guy at the plate is certainly prone to sometimes. It's always a risk, though, and that time they cut him down.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
A ball and a strike. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's gone 2 for 5. Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Almora is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Push to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation. So striding forward now, Austin Barnes, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Barnes.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
One strike.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zagunis is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Kershaw.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 2-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Schwarber has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager. He singled to open up the ball game.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball at his first at-bat and didn't miss it.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Seager, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Popped him up. Baez is under it, and that's the third out. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, David Bodie, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So digging in now, Cole Hamels. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And it's fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Peterson coasts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 2, Mark Zagunis.
So coming to the plate, Mark Zagunis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Now batting second baseman, there.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runners off for second. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And as you see there, they're currently tied for 3rd in that department. Zagunis stands at second with 2 gone. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at bat.
Center fielder, number 11.
First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. At the plate, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A high fastball is in there. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Bellinger. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. There's one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you can definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
In now, Wilson Contreras. Into center field, line drive base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that's a big pick up right there after the ground ball double play. That runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Albert Almora. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Two-0 count. The pitch too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So stepping in, David Bodie. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Kershaw comes set. First pitch on the way. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 offering. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Oh and 2. Here it is. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Oh, that's off.
Ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full. The Cubbies are in front 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. Too high, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out throws him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Paul Hamels. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Kershaw now on 1-1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. A terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher, leading things off.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mark Segunas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He swings and grounds it to short, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. A fly out and a single for him so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The 0-1 offering. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead.